Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, October 31st, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, it's Halloween, and October is closed as well, and I'm glad about it. This month has been, I'm not going to say a disaster for us. It's been the worst month that I've had in 15 months. I actually did have one single month in July, I believe, last year that was worse than this, but it's it's been bad in part because I had better trading, a lot better trading for some of the months last year, so it kind of offset this. But um, we had in October, we had 23 trading days, and we made money on 5 of those days and lost money on 18 of those days. 18 days of losing money in October. That's really bloody red. I'll tell you, very difficult. We actually ended up, I think, total losing about $56,000, as I say. Uh, Worst month in 15 months for me. Very tough. Um, I still believe in this uh, market, and I believe in my system, but you get these really rough times, and October was terrible for the overall market. Gave up all its gains from 2018 during this month, and I think I can't remember exactly. I think the Dow's. No, I'm just not going to do that from memory. Anyway, the Dow really took a beating, and the only thing is we've seen some improvement this last couple days, and I said yesterday that I felt like this could possibly, knock on wood, this possibly could be the low of this correction down here. And what I said yesterday after, uh, what was it? We had 400 and some points yesterday, I think, um, that we needed follow through today, and we got follow through. You can see here it made a good gain. We were up 241 points on the close. But what I don't like was a sell off in the last hour. We've seen that pattern before, and it is usually followed by more selling tomorrow, and that's what we can't have. Um, if this thing comes down and takes out this low down here, hey, it's Katie bar the door. It's just really, really bad. However, maybe we'll get some more upside tomorrow. Doesn't look like it to me, but we could. So let's hope. That's all I can say right now. Um, okay, as far as how we did, it was a little bit disappointing today. We had $9,000 open trade positive yesterday, and by the time we got out of our 8 positions, we closed out with positive 3,400. So we lost some of that nice open trade we had from yesterday. But what's really got me worried is we got into 17 new positions on this push up today, and um, 9 are positive, 8 are negative, but we're holding negative $2,600. Now, negative $2,600 is no big deal, but it is a big deal with 17 positions. And if this thing goes south tomorrow, that could turn into a real bloodbath for the first day of November. I'm going to tell you that. So, yeah, I'm pretty nervous about this. I don't like this sell-off at the end of the day. That's that's more of the typical pattern that we've seen all October, and I don't like it. And particularly, I don't like it when I'm holding 17 positions. That you know, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, I will show you three of the stocks. I'm going to show you two of those stocks that really socked it to us today. And this is what happened to those nice profits that we had on yesterday on the close. This first one is GNC Holdings. And you can see here 2 days ago we bought this thing. We got out with a nice trade yesterday with this. And then we get re-entered. Okay. But after going against us for a while, it came back. It took out those highs. And we still had a decent profit on this trade on the close yesterday. But look what happens on the open this morning. It just crashes. I don't know, earnings report or news or something, but it just slammed down there, and that socked us for negative $6,000 in that stock. And then that isn't bad enough. We had another one do it to us almost as bad, and this is SPWR SunPower Corporation. And this thing had run up right on the close yesterday, and we bought it near the high there, but it still closed above where we bought it. So, you know, normally this pattern looks like this thing's going to take off today. Did not take off. It crashed on the open, and we're stopped out way down there. Look at this. We've got 45 minutes of trading here, and this thing goes this huge range, and we're stopped out at the bottom with negative $5,400. So we have two stocks that were good yesterday, positive yesterday for us, go to over $11,000 in losses. That's why we have $3,400 positive rather than $9,000 positive. These two trades account for most of those losses. We still, as I say, made $3,400 yesterday because the rest of those trades, other than those two stocks, were pretty good. And I'll show you just one of those that's really good. This is MDB, which is MongoDB Incorporated. We bought this about the middle of the day yesterday. It ran up really strong at the beginning of the day yesterday, and yet today it did pull back, but we still got out of that with $4,500 in profit. Real nice trade there in MongoDB Incorporated. So that's a crazy day. As I say, it wasn't all that bad as far as losses for us today, but I'm worried about tomorrow. We'll just have to see. I will be here tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is Trader Bob signing off.